fourth graders. I am happy to talk to you today. So we are going to say hello and goodbye with the bell. So that was my hello to you. It was so great to come and see you, and I'm really excited to come back next week. So today I just wanted to kind of like practice what we practiced when I was there with you in person. Just take a few minutes to kind of remember everything that we talked about and do a little practice with it. So first thing is remembering about our mindful bodies. So will you put on, actually before we do that, if you haven't moved your chair to face the front, will you do that? Kind of push away from your desk a little bit, move your chair to face the front, just like we did the other day. So take a minute for that. Okay, now let's practice putting on our mindful bodies. So remember, we're gonna sit up pretty straight. Think about like a tree trunk, right? Think about your leaves and your pretty green leaves up here, pulling you up, sitting up really nice and straight, but not stiff, like still relaxed, but up and straight. And then think about what you might do with your hands. Do you wanna rest them on your knees? You wanna like hold them together like this, that's okay too. And then try to get your feet flat on the floor so you're really connected to the ground right now. Okay, so let's take a minute and just practice our mindful bodies for about 10 seconds. Okay, so relax again, just kind of sit back if you want to. So when we practice our mindful bodies and our mindful listening here in a minute, it's just really good practice on paying attention. And, you know, think about times when you need to pay attention. And maybe it's hard to pay attention sometimes, like, you know, if you're in class and you're trying to really learn something, or you're at home and your mom or dad or parent is talking to you about something kind of important. Or if you're with a friend or a family member, or just talking to them, and they really need you to be a good listener. So if you're in those situations and you want to use your mindful body or your mindful listening, that's a great idea. It will be really helpful to you. Okay, so let's do a little bit more practice on our mindful listening. Okay, so in just a minute, we'll get back into our mindful bodies and we will practice hearing the bell again. All right, and so I'm not there to see you raise your hand when you stop hearing the bell, but your teacher's there and everyone else is there too. So will you raise your hand when you stop hearing the bell? Okay, so get back into your mindful bodies. I stopped hearing it. Okay, good job. This time we're gonna practice listening to what's going on around us. So maybe in the room, maybe outside of the room, in the hallway or outdoors. Maybe you might hear something inside your own body. So we'll listen for about 30 seconds just to what's going on around us, and then I'll ring the bell and we'll listen to the bell as well. Okay, so get back into your mindful bodies. If you want to close your eyes, if that's helpful to you, you should definitely do that if it works for you. All right, we'll do 30 seconds listening to what's around us. I would love to hear about everything that you may have heard. So you'll have to tell me that next time I'm there. I could hear some birds outside the window, and then I could hear the air conditioner in my classroom. And then I think I heard my stomach growling because it's not lunchtime for me yet, and I'm pretty hungry. Okay, so thinking about just kind of what we just did there, you know, mindfulness is practice, right? Every time you do it, you're practicing. So every time that we do it together, or you do it with me on this video, you're just practicing it. And like a little bit at a time, it's going to help you in your life. So I know we've only done it a couple times so far, but you know, when you're out and about, or when you're at school or home, or just wherever you are, you can use it. So if you're trying to be a good listener, or you're just trying to pay attention, think about doing that sometime over the weekend, or just sometime in the next few days. So the other thing about it is that we're just starting it, and it might feel weird sometimes, and that is okay, right? There are a lot of people who are like, this is feeling weird. Totally cool. So the more you do it, I think you'll feel more used to doing it, and it won't feel quite as weird. But maybe you'll always think it feels weird, and that's okay too. So basically, whatever you're feeling about it, whatever experience you're having with it is okay and normal, and other people feel that way also. Okay, so I'd like to do one more practice, and I think this time we'll just do 1 minute where we practice our mindful bodies and we practice our mindful listening. So at the end of the 1 minute, I'll ring the bell, and then that will be the end of our practice today. And again, I can't wait to see you guys. We'll learn something new next time I'm there, but I'm glad that we had a chance to practice today anyway, even if it's on a video. So, okay, so again, we're doing 1 minute. Listen as best as you can, and think about what you hear outside, inside, next to you, inside your own body, and then I'll ring the bell at the end of the 1 minute, and then will be our goodbye for today. Okay, so get back into your mindful body one more time. See you soon.